Hi everyone, always back with another Hackerrank practice problem. Alright, let's get started. So this problem is basically, let's just go through, I guess, the problem itself. There are a number of people who will be attending this finals. Each of them may be well versed in a number of topics. Given a list of topics known by each attendee, you must determine the max number of topics a two-person team can know. Alright, also find out how many ways a person can be performed to know that many topics. List will be in the form of bit strings, where each string represents an attendee, and each position in that string represents a field of knowledge. So 1 if it's a known field, 0 if it's not. So for example, given 3 attendees data as follows. Okay, so the first person will know 3 area, second person 4, and third one just knows 1 area. And all the possible combination will come out to be this. So if you compare 1 and 2, there will be basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is basically the OR condition. And the second case will be two and three. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 3. There will be 4 cases that's represented here as an array. All right. So the input format will be basically the N represents number of attendees, and M represents the number of topics, and the constraints are set this way. So in this case, there are 4 people attending, and then for the combination out of these 4 will be basically 6 different combinations, and then we'll have to find whatever the max number, so that will be 5, but also we have to find how many incidents of that max is there. So apparently here it is 2. So let's get started. So the first things first that we need to do is I'm going to console log what the topic is, actually, just to see what the format of this array is. Topic will be, and test will be failing because I'm not giving any output at this point. And once in a moment, it takes a while, but alright, so yeah, that's the topic. I'm gonna just copy over, and that looks like it's basically the same as the simple solution there, example there. Let's see. And so we'll have to look through each array item in the array, and then compare any given 2 condition. So in this case, the combination should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 different cases. Alright, so in order to find that in the for loop, so let's start with I, and then I should be less than topic.length, and I is iterating by 1, and then we'll have to go through another loop to see the items. J will be always looking after 1 item of I is done, it should be always looking at the rest of it, and J will be less than topic.length, and then J will be iterating by 1 as well. Alright, so this will give all the 6 different combinations that we will be looking into. So given this condition, once now we're done, we also will need to loop through each items in this string. So apparently we will need another loop to do that. Before, I'm gonna just set a variable of array, because I'm going to find out what the max number turn out to be out of 2 different combinations, and then once I find it, I'll push it in here, and then here I'm gonna see what the count, I'm gonna capture it in there, and then each time the loop starts, basically it will initiate to 0. So just keep tracking just every time. There's just one case of loop at a time. And here I will see let k. We'll be looking at always at 0 first, and then k will be less than topic dot really any number here, but really I'll just say 0 and then dot length. In this case will be 5, right? And then let's see, k will be iterating by 1 as well. So in this case, I'll look into topic I and then k, which will be, let's say, in this very first case, we're looking at this case, and then by if that the item like right here, if it's that equal to, because that is still string, I never converted that to an array, so I'm gonna comparing the string. The next item will be topic j and k. So I'm always looking at these two and then looking at the first item or second item, so and so forth. So if that's 1, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just count that as a iterate, count by, like basically iterate by 1 to see. So that will just max number will be always, in this case, 5 or whatever the length of the string that's given. So I think we're in a pretty decent shape. So I got to count, but I should be able to, and each. So after this loop is over, I'm gonna push that count into this array, and then once the loop restarts, the count will be reinitialized as 0. So in this case, if I console log, let's try to see what I get here. Array. Let's see, not code. Still failing because I don't still have. Okay, so it looks like it is giving 4534445. So that was, this is basically same, yeah, 453445. So I'm getting what I want to get here. So awesome. So, but we need to do some more work to do now. Basically in this main function that are given, so currently it is joining an array and then adding another line to it. So the return has to be an array in order to get the right output. So here I'm going to return something with an array, but let's say const array like sorted array will be same as array.sort. Sort always changes the original function, original array value. So A and B, and in this case, in order to just access, I want to just access the first 0 item in the array, so I'll have to just like make B and A. So the first item is always largest number there. So this will give basically 5 because so the number, basically that was the initial array that I'm getting, and then it will sort through like 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3. So I'll get 5 there. But here const, let's say count. In this case, max count. I'll say max count will be sorted array. Actually, I will have to call that max, and then max count will be, in this case, I'll have to set it as let. Then set that max count at 0 for now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just like have a simple for loop of in this case just array, I guess. And then if I is equal to max, and then each time just increment as needed, and then the first item will be always max there, and this will be max count. Alright, so let's see. Oops, reference I is not defined for I of. Alright, so what is wrong with that? Oh, okay, I guess that because I never said let there. Alright, so it is passing. Now let's submit the code. Must be okay. So, alright. So this is it. I hope you enjoyed and see you in the next video. Bye.